friends, it is Danny. Welcome back to another video. Today is the beginning of vlog 4 of the BookTube games. It is literally 12:05 and I have done no reading as of yet because I just came in here to my room to fill out my BookTube games tracker. If you are coming here from the last vlog, you will see that I read 146 pages yesterday with a lot of things going on. Now I have filled in my BookTube games tracker and I am just going to head back out to my living room. Mom and I are watching TV, but I've also got my headphones in and I'm crocheting, and I've been listening to That Summer by Sarah Dessen. I'm not loving it. I'm probably going to give it a low star rating, but I'm over halfway. I'm 88% into it now. So my goal is to finish that as quickly as I can so I can just mark it and write it and read it and what have you.
So hello, not that you can see me very much, but I'm in bed now and I'm listening to Every Heart a Doorway by Seaman McGuire. I'm pretty sure that's the author name. That's the audiobook that I started. It's only like 4 hours long, so it should be done soon. I think I'm about 20 minutes into it. I also really want to start You Asked for Perfect, but for now that's what I'm listening to, and I'm going to update my bullet journal tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go listen to that for a few more minutes before I crash, because it is 3:22 a.m.
Say hi!
Hi!
Give it a wave! What are you guys doing?
We are playing with Legos. This is what I'm making, but I'm not finished.
You guys are making cakes for me, right?
This is what I'm making. I'm making a cake for Danny, but I'm not finished.
Me either. Okay, go make your cakes.
Okay, we're gonna make our cakes. Bye!
Bye! So I'm babysitting, and they're watching me, and this is cool. Not used to vlogging in front of people, like little people. I'm currently eating lunch because I haven't eaten lunch. Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, I have to blow it out right now? There goes the candle. My favorite?
What kind's your favorite?
My favorite is French vanilla with chocolate chips.
It's French vanilla with the chocolate chip.
My favorite. It is 8:25. The children are in bed. I am here until almost 11:30-ish. So basically just chilling, hanging out with myself while that's happening. So what I'm doing right now is I'm editing the vlog from last week. I'm hoping to get it edited tonight and uploaded. I also want to try and get that done sooner rather than later because I want to continue listening to Every Heart a Doorway by Seaman McGuire. Thus far, it's giving me Miss Peregrine vibes mixed with all of these children who, like, instead of having magical powers, they all find these doorways and travel to magical worlds that, like, may or may not exist. It's hard to follow. I might go reread the synopsis just so I can understand, like, the background of it. But one of the things that I really love is the main character, Nancy, is openly and, like, admittedly, like, she admits it on page, literally says the words, "I am asexual." I love to see that kind of rep in books, and honestly, I think this is one of the first times I have ever seen an ace character in a book. I'm gonna go continue editing the vlog, and I'll update you once I start reading. And I'm gonna listen to Every Heart a Doorway. Okay, it is past midnight for the 22nd of February. I only read 94 pages. That was 67 of Every Heart a Doorway, and the last 27 pages of That Summer. And I have packed up my bags. I'm packing up my book bag to go to our friend's house in Oshawa. We're going to spend the night at his house, and then on Sunday we're going to go to Frenzy Presents from his house. So, should be good. My bag is ready. We're ready to go. Are we ready to go? I'm ready to go. So we're here kind of early, and we've been driving around for a bit. So where are we going?
Giant tiger.
It's like our favorite store to just look at all the shit in the store and be like, yep.
And there's a bakery next to it.
Oh no. Okay, well they can't see us, but this is fine. It's like 20 after 11 and we're all in bed and we're ready to go tomorrow and we're gonna get up early. Oh, I'm gonna listen to an audiobook for a few minutes until midnight probably, because I never sleep before these things. But it'll be fun. Crisis averted. We missed Yonge Street and then found Yonge Street and now we're in Toronto at 10 a.m. and the event starts at 11. But it's gonna take us just as long to find parking. And then there's Jay! So excited! Hit me! Fire. Did it! You went to your first book event and there's a book that he actually wants to read! She was really nice again, and Tyler got to meet her and he got my bag signed for me, and I asked her about the CN Tower and Tyler cried almost. Freezing rain with wind up to like 100 kilometers per hour. I get a cold drink. Okay, hello, I am home now. I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a tour of what I got from Frenzy today. I'm gonna start over here. So we have a bath bomb from Da Bomb in Toronto. It smells like forbidden fruit. Tyler said it smelled like pink lemonade. There's a Frenzy mug and Angie Thomas is signed on the come up. And these are the arcs that I got, which is like a love story, Hello Girls, and the Fame, Nocturna, and then a sampler of the Evil Queen. Then I have Detox Tea and a candy from somewhere. From there, Golden Ticket. I have these, but they smell like blueberry, and that's by these people. Bookmarks, and then the Frenzy bag. One thing that I didn't lay out because it was too big and I couldn't fit it in frame for that picture that I'm gonna post to Bookstagram is this pillowcase, which I know for a fact is from Owl Crate, from an Owl Crate that I didn't purchase. And it says, "When you can't beat the odds, change the game." I don't know what that's from. It could be from Caraval, it could be from the Grishaverse, it could be from V.E. Schwab. They all seem very likely. It looks very Grishaverse to me, personally, but I don't want to use it as a pillowcase. I want to hang it up and use it as a wall decor. So
it is 1:25. I haven't been up since about 12:30, but I'm really tired today, and so that is why I stayed in bed. I'm gonna get up and go and grab You Asked for Perfect and go out to the living room and try and read for a bit. And I'm gonna also have my headphones out there, so I might start Love and Luck. I'm not really sure yet.
Hello, hi, how are you doing? I have not done... What? That's a lie, actually. I was about to say I haven't done any reading today, but that's a lie. I have read about 25 pages because I'm on page 35 of You Asked for Perfect. So I don't feel too bad about not reading right now because I already know that I've got 200 pages added to my count today because I found the emoji in our video. I don't feel bad about not reading is because I'm doing something productive. I've uploaded my vlog 3. I've uploading currently the bullet journal video for March. And I'm also plotting a book with Nat from Pickle Hearts Books. My mom brought me home a Trenta. It's a lot. So hi, it is after midnight. It is actually almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Picked up You Asked for Perfect and I read I Can Math. Hold on. I read to page 82, and I read 10 pages yesterday, so I read 72 pages. Is it all filled in thus far? So one other thing I wanted to talk about while I'm removing all my things from my bed about You Asked for Perfect is I'm not loving it. It's not like it's a bad story. I just don't know how I feel about it because Ariel, the main guy that we focus on, he's very school dedicated, school oriented, and he's struggling because he's in like all AP classes and he's trying to go to Harvard, and he has to do all of these things, and he wants to be valedictorian, and he just wants a lot, and he's been working on that for years. And now he's struggling through a math class, and he's stressing out about everything, and the school is putting so much pressure on him, and he's putting so much pressure on himself, and his parents are putting pressure on him, and just seeing him or reading him freaking out about these things, reading his struggle and reading how scared he is about things and how anxious he is about things, and it literally just builds up my anxiety a little bit. Like, I know what he's going through because that's how I was in high school, not by anybody's pressure but my own. Like, it literally sometimes gets too difficult for me to read because it literally just makes me so anxious. I literally can feel my chest constricting and my heart's just like, okay, you're fine, you're fine. And I've never really had a book do that to me before, where it's literally given me the feeling of anxiety just building up to the point where, like, I know I need to stop reading it. Read it at your own risk if things like that can trigger your anxiety, because it's definitely affecting me and mine, and I'm treading carefully. I have to read it in small increments. Hi, hello, this is a great angle. Love it. I have been sitting here since like 8 o'clock this morning. I took Lauren over to her bus, and then I didn't do any reading because I have not felt like reading today. I am going to get comfy on this couch under my blanket, not fall asleep, and read You Asked for Perfect for a bit. Remember when I said I wasn't going to sleep?
Not fall asleep.
I had a nap, and then I watched TV, and I've done a little bit of reading, but not a lot. I'm gonna do some reading for about the next half an hour, and then I'm gonna get dressed, and then we're gonna go to Mom's pool game, which means that I am going to start listening to Love and Luck. So I am doing my current job, which is being bookkeeper for their games. So I have my headphones here, and when I get bored, I'll listen to my audiobook. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I read 90 pages of You Asked for Perfect and 40 pages of Love and Luck, and so that equals 130, which is not as much as I wanted to read today, but it's good enough. I've already started reading for the 27th, because that's what today is now. I've started reading the rest of You Asked for Perfect. I want to finish that today. I also want to kind of try and fast track my reading for Love and Luck and just like hammer down and listen to it every chance I get. I just finished You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. Shit got really real, and I just realized that the only thing I'm salty about is not knowing exactly what happens. I don't want to spoil it, but there's this entire thing leading up to the end of the book, and then you never know what happens, and I'm salty about that. I would say 3.5 stars. Oh yeah, girl. Took Lauren over to the bus this morning, and then she slept the rest of the day. Love that for me. I am gonna go have a bath, and I'm gonna listen to Love and Luck, but I'm also starting Odd One Out by Nick Stone, which is a book that has been on my TBR, so I'm gonna go read that. It is past midnight. It is 12:41, and I'm in here in my room updating my bullet journal for yesterday, and then I'm going to get in bed and probably just listen to my audiobook for a bit before I fall asleep. Let me update you on what I have read today. Finished U.S. for Perfect last night or yesterday morning / last night. I don't really know what you call it, but I finished that, and it was 288 pages. I read from 173 to 288, so the amount that I read is 115. Then I read from 10% to 28% of 10% to 28% of Love and Luck, which is approximately 72 pages. But then, on top of that, I also started another book last night. I wanted a book to start in the bath, and I couldn't decide between the book that I picked and A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi, because they were pretty much the same length, and so I asked my mom to pick, and so she selected Odd One Out. So I dropped everything. I started reading Odd One Out, and I read 51 pages. It's 11:04, and I just woke up at 10, and I've done some reading since then. I've listened to Love and Luck. I feel like I'm about 50% of the way through it now, which is good. I was reading it last night, fell asleep, and it went all the way through, so I had to go back and find where I was, which was what I was doing this morning. I need to get dressed and be ready, because my mom, once she comes home from going to sign all her fancy papers for her new job, is coming back, and then we have to go do adult things, including but not limited to applying for a job. Me. I'll update you later. So I'm home now. I did what I needed to do because I had to adult. But now I'm home. My mom has gone to her work meeting thing that she has to go to, and so I'm home alone, and I don't feel like wearing headphones, so I'm gonna play my audiobook out loud for myself. I am on part 7 of 8, so I am like 3/4 of the way done. I will have it done very soon. I think like within the next hour or two. And then I'll continue reading Odd One Out, and then we'll see where I go from there. So I just finished Love and Luck by Jenna something Walsh. Yes. I don't really have many feels about it. It was just an average contemporary. The main character is Addie, and she goes to Ireland for her aunt's wedding. She's supposed to go to Italy to visit her friend Lena. Doesn't end up going to Italy because her brother, Ian, who was supposed to go with her, goes off on this big gallivanting adventure of Ireland to basically find himself, but also to like see his friend Rowan, who of interest, who is also a fan of said band, and he's trying to like broaden his career as a journalist, a music journalist. So she gets pulled into that whole ordeal, and they've been lying to their parents, and their parents don't, their mom and dad literally don't know that they have not gone to Italy. All of that happens. There's shit going on behind the scenes about Addie, things that are happening back in the States that they have to kind of come to terms with and deal with once they get back, and then shit hit the fan, and I was just like, ugh, I hate that. Although I write books like that, so I have no room to talk. I didn't love it. It wasn't like a, oh my god, this changed my life. But it was a good contemporary. I would give it like 3.5 stars. I'm like halfway through this book, and it's like 10:30, and we're gonna watch Miss Vanjie. We're gonna watch the new episode of RuPaul because we haven't watched it yet, and then I will go back to this. Hold the phone. It is March 1st at 1:40 a.m. and I'm just now finding out that I have a whole 23 hours, less than 23 hours now, more to read. Since when? I literally have written in to the 28th. But it goes until 11:59 on the 1st. What do I do? Like, I literally thought the 28th at 11:59 or 12 a.m. on the 1st was when it was over. Going through an existential crisis now because I was like, I'm ready to tell you, say goodbye. I'm ready to go right because it's March. Okay, hi. I just finished Odd One Out, and no, I'm not crying. My eyes are just really watery and itchy and like, and I don't know why. Just finished Odd One Out. Really enjoyed it. The people who I wanted to be endgame were endgame, so all in all, I'd say good book. Solid 4 stars. I don't have another book to read physically by my bed, so I think I'm going to shut my light off because I think that's also part of my eye issue. I'm going to listen to Sawkill Girls because I downloaded that audiobook from the library. Hi, how are you doing? It is the last day, even though I thought yesterday was the last day, of BookTube Games. It is almost 2 p.m. I woke up at 12:30. I now have to decide what I'm going to read, and I don't feel like reading a physical book because audiobooks are easier and I have other stuff that I want to do and need to do. So I have downloaded a couple of books. I have Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh, and Tell Us Something True by Dana Reinhardt, and I think I'm going to read that one because, 1, it's the shortest audiobook I downloaded, and 2, it sounds good. So I'm going to start that. It's like 5 hours long. I read it on 2 times the speed. I quit reading Sawkill Girls. Hannah and Jen said I would love it. I didn't love it, and that's okay. I'm not butthurt or anything. I just could not stand the audiobook. I couldn't stand the narrator. I couldn't stand how slow it was. I fell asleep reading it, and it wasn't because, well, I was tired, but it wasn't just because I was tired. It was because I was bored, and I didn't like it. So I quit that, sent it back. I'm going to go get food, and I'm going to go do the things I need to do while also listening to the audiobook, and I'll update you later what I think. Hopefully I can finish it before BookTube Games ends.
Okay, so hi. I have been listening to Tell Us Something True, and it's interesting. It's like not spectacular, but it's a book, and I'm listening to it. I'm enjoying it. I'm also working on a new crochet project. This one I can show because it is a baby beanie for my friend's baby. And if she's watching this, then I guess she knows about it. Whoops, but that's fine.
Finny, are you helping Mommy make a hat? You're doing a great job. Yep, this is what I'm dealing with.
So I just finished the book. I forget the name. Tell Us Something True? Tell Us the Truth? No. Tell Us Something True. I think that's the name. By Dana Reinhardt. I enjoyed it. It's a book. Not how I wanted it to end, but like a contenting ending at the same time. And in the span of the 3.5 hours, because I was listening to it on 2 times speed, I finished a hat, which looks huge for a baby, but it's actually a 6 to 12 month size, so she can grow into it. I made a little flower to go with it, so now I'm going to put this on, and then I don't know what I'm going to do next or what I'm going to read next. We'll see.
And it was then she decided to start another hat and another audiobook. Hey.
This is the end of BookTube Games officially. It is now 12:02 on the 2nd of March, and now it is the official end of BookTube Games. 165 plus 112 plus 208 plus 315.
The answer is 800.
What? I thought I was never gonna beat 650. Wow. Holy shit, I'm shook. Now, I haven't finished A Very Large Expanse of Sea, but I am just under halfway, and I'm liking it so far. So, after putting all of my numbers into the spreadsheet, not that you can see it, I have put all of my numbers in and double-checked that I have my numbers right, and I do. And so, my total pages in 29 days, so February 1st to March 1st, is 7,309 pages between 26 books, and only one of them was not finished. Thank you so much to my Anna for doing this. I don't think I would have read 25 books in 6 months had I not participated in this, because I was in a major reading slump before February. The fact that I read 25 books in February, that's crazy. That's almost a book a day. That's just insane to me. I'm going to do a formal wrap-up video. It'll be up at some point in the next week. And I have to upload this vlog first. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna take March to just write because your girl has done a lot of reading. And I'm content with taking a break. So that is it for the final vlog of BookTube Games, you guys. Crying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you read a lot of books in February too. And I can't wait for the next BookTube Games, so bring it on. So that is it for this video. I don't know what my next one is going to be, but whatever it is, I'll see you guys in that one. Happy reading and writing, friends.